Peace and blessings. Ooh, I'm sorry about this lighting here. So it's Sunday and I'm just chilling. It's quiet. It's rainy outside, and just listen to some jazz and just thinking about nature and you know the peace and calm that nature offers. And I've always considered myself a nature person, in particularly my scarf keeps falling down my face, but in particularly in the past I thought myself more of a beach girl, and I still like the beach. I love the beach. I love the ocean water, and it is calming and soothing. And I used to actually live by the beach, maybe a block or two from the beach, and that was nice and all. But the beach and the ocean waters can at times be uncalming because of the noise from the tourists or just people out on the beach, and just from the water itself, the waves crashing back and forth, the storms that come with the beach and the tides and all of that. It can be noisy, and it can be distracting sometimes, especially when you're seeking out calm. Or a lot like me, a lot of people go out into nature as a form of prayer when they want to feel more connected to God and seek Him for whatever that you're praying about. But I actually grew up in Virginia, close to the Blue Ridge Mountains, in the area, you know, where very, very close. And we're actually from the Piedmont Valley area. And so there's mountains everywhere you turn. You can see mountains in the distance. It's just beautiful and calming. And I actually, you know, took advantage, took all of that for granted. And it's not until I got older and moved away. Now that I'm no longer living by the beach, and every time I go home, it's just like a beauty that I never, seen before or even appreciated. When I was growing up, seeing mountains everywhere, I just thought that was normal, and just thought it was nothing. But now, when I go home, especially to my grandma's house, you can see the mountains. I mean, it's just very, very close, yet in the distance. And I just go to her backyard and look into the mountains. And she actually kind of lives on an incline, a little hill. And it's country. She has a huge backyard. And I mean, it's just nature everywhere. And that's where I feel the most peace and at ease and connected. And I'm saying all this to say, talking about mountains. Mountains to me have become more, lately more calming than the beach. And don't get me wrong, I still love the beach. I love water. I think it's still serene in its own unique way. But to me, it's just something majestic about mountains. I think in the Bible and a lot of the other scriptures and the Quran and other holy books, a lot of people, the prophets and women and men of God, sought after when they wanted to get away and connect to God, they went to the hills, they went to the mountains to get away from everyone, because, and to pray. Because when you're in the mountains, you know, there's not a lot of people there. You disconnect from civilization, so to speak. You know, you're not. It's not like the beach where you have everybody on the boardwalk and in the water, and you hear laughter and music and all of that. But when you're in the mountains, it's quiet, and it's almost you can hear yourself better think, and you can almost physically feel closer to God or to the heavens because you're elevated. You know, you're closer to the heavens, and it's like I said, it's quiet, and it's just some people might think eerie feeling. It's somewhat maybe an eerie feeling to you, but it's a peaceful feeling. I mean, there is no sound, no sound whatsoever, and it's just you look around at the beauty, God's beauty, nature, the hills, and you're just in awe, and you forget about everything else that's going on, and there's just no denying that there is a God. You know, when you see His beauty, especially the majestic mountains, and I don't know. I'm just feeling some kind of way now. It's Sunday. It's gloomy outside, and when I'm listening to my jazz like that, my mind, it's at ease. It's at peace, and I was just looking at some images on the computer. I don't know if I can. Well, it's off right now, but different mountain pictures, and I don't know, just got, like I said, got me feeling some kind of way, and I thought I would share that with you all. If you haven't never been in the mountains, like I don't like going up into the mountains. We used to take trips all the time when I was little with my grandparents and my mother into the mountains, and I'm terrified because it's so high up. And now that I'm adult, I don't drive into the mountains, but I like to look at the mountains from a distance. And I would suggest, you know, if you have the opportunity to go to visit some mountains or the canyons or somewhere like that, do so if you've never been. I mean, it's breathtaking, and it's something that connects with your spirit, your soul, and I don't know. I think you'll come back a changed person. And that's not to take away from the beach. I love the beach, love, love, love the beach. But mountains have their own special, they have their unique, beautiful, and have their own purpose, and and it's no way to be compared, to the seas, to the oceans, the beaches. But yeah, I just thought I would share that Sunday. I don't know what you want to call it. Somewhat meditation, thoughts, serenity. I don't know. I'll come up with a name, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna share this every Sunday, but just every now and then, some Sunday thoughts, inspiration, to carry with you wherever, however. But until next time, peace and be blessed.